Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're jumping right in today, and I'm using the James Charles palette for this entire look. This look is a recreation of MakeupTiffanyJ here on YouTube. She just posted a look that I fell in love with and I knew I had to recreate. So I'm just starting out on a primed base. So there is a wet primer down. I didn't set it. This just makes these colors pop a little bit more. So I'm starting with Love That, which is kind of like a magenta purple, and this is just going to be the background or like the base of our look. I then went in with the pink shade in the palette called Skip, and I'm just lightly buffing over that with a slightly bigger brush just to kind of diffuse it a bit more and give kind of a nice smooth transition. Then taking Escape, which is the dark purple shade, I'm just kind of going a little bit beneath the shades that we've already placed, and I'm just darkening it up and creating kind of more like a sharp wing kind of eyeshadow look. Now I'm going in with my Prolongwear concealer by MAC, and I love using this to cut my crease because it doesn't dry too fast. You have a lot of time to kind of wiggle it around if you make a mistake. But I'm just defining my cut crease, and I'm just bringing it in about halfway. So I'm actually creating a double cut crease today. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you guys will see in the end. I'm just taking a bright orange shade, and this one is called 518, I believe. It's just a bright orange from the James Charles palette, and I'm just packing it on just along the edge of where I first cut my crease. I'm not putting it all over the lid, and you'll see why. Next, I'm taking that same pink color, which is called Skip, and I'm just kind of making an ombre effect here. And I'm just attaching it to the orange and then bringing it down almost all the way. Next, I'm just using that same purple Escape, and I'm connecting it to the outer corner where I already have Escape because it just helps it to blend in a little bit better. And then I'm going back in with my concealer and I'm cutting the crease again to make this look like it's a liner. Now, just to make sure that the concealer blends in with the eyeshadow, I'm packing on a little bit more of Escape and just making sure everything is smoothly transitioned. Next, I'm going in with the shade Hello from the James Charles palette. I didn't spray my brush for this, so it is pretty pigmented, but it does go on a little bit better, just a little less follow if you do spray your brush first. And now going in with Artistry, which is a sparkly purple, and I'm just wedging that in between Escape and Hello, just for a smoother transition. And then I decided that Hello, the blue color, was not bright enough, so I went over it with MAC Reflex Teal and a little bit of Fix Plus. It just made it a little sparklier. And then I'm moving on to my skin. So this is, again, just my serum from The Ordinary. I love this stuff. And my MAC Studio Fix foundation in NC17. It's nice full coverage, so I'm just buffing this all into my skin. And I like to use this kind of sponge. This is the Morphe sponge, just because it does have that straight edge. So when I have a winged out eyeshadow look, it does help to kind of be more precise when blending foundation. Sometimes when you use a big squishy sponge, you can actually blend over your foundation, or sorry, over your eyeshadow, and you just did all that work. So it's nice to have that sharp edge. This is my e.l.f. Camouflage Concealer in Medium Peach. It's very bright, so I just put it a little bit lower under my eyes, and then I still go in with my MAC Prolongwear Concealer closest to under my eyes. I just find if I put the really bright, almost white concealer right under my eyes, it actually enhances my dark circles. So I like to just do a mixture of the two. Once your foundation and concealer is all blended up, you can put this is my Studio Fix foundation powder, so it's a little bit extra heavy duty coverage, but not necessary, but I just really like it as a setting powder because it's not too drying on my skin. And my camera did cut out when I was applying my bronzer. So the bronzer that I applied was Laguna by Sephora, Los Cabos by Sephora. And then the blush I put on was Dainty by MAC. And this is, of course, my Double Gleam highlighter. It's my favorite by MAC. So good, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now, just to smoke out the under eye, I'm putting more Skip, and then I go over it with Escape just to deepen it up. You could also go under your eyes and do the blue if you wanted to, or just purple, but I really like the transition of the pink and the purple since it does go into that wing shape. I wanted it to all be connected. Just putting ring light on my inner corner. It's my favorite for inner corner highlight. And this is MAC Oak Lip Liner. Again, a really good nude. And I'm just going over that with MAC Liptensity lipstick in Clouds in Your Coffee. I decided I wanted a little bit more blush, so I'm just adding that same blush on top. Setting it with Fix Plus and adding a little bit of extra highlighter because she did have a lot on. And that is the complete look, guys. I really hope you like it. I know it is hard to see that double cut crease and it is a bit of work, but it turned out so good. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Bye guys, see you next time.